Greg Colyer, Scratch Mitchell in the T-33. They built the P-8. That's right. And of course, right after they had the P-8 over there, not only in Korea, but later on, they had to find a way to train jet pilots because jet aviation was completely different. Second seat, and here you have it, a gorgeous jet by its own right, called the Shooting Star. And we'll see why in this profile. But Rick, you know, they used the T-33 actually as an attack plane. That's the ones we see painted here today in honor of that role that the Acemaker fulfilled. What a great story.
The airplane is called the Acemaker 2, and now we have Acemaker 3. These are two of the four that Greg Colyer has. The other one flying in Australia, most recently, of course, on the Gold Coast Pacific Airshow. But here's a beautiful look and listen to these two T-33s and that whisper sound of those first jet engines.
And you'll notice that it doesn't have that loud afterburner on the back of it. Have that technology back then. But just think about this. This airplane came out some 42 years after powered flight was invented. I mean, remarkable at the speed at which these young engineers, as Rick Peterson was talking about, came up and developed this technology.
Do you know not one of them was over the age of 30?
Isn't that
not one of them?
Just amazing. Struck by the beauty of this pass, because if you're out here normally at Pacific Airshow, it's fun in the sun. Today and yesterday, a little bit of light cloud. But look at that. I mean, it's spectacular.
Yeah, just to listen to those engines. The early days of jet flying. Now, unfortunately, to stay under the clouds, we can't see how impressive the jet still is when it climbs, because when that thing starts hitting way up into the sky, it just looks like a shooting star.
T-33s. If you can hear my voice up there, follow it on down to the beach for the rail party, and welcome the Acemakers and the T-33s. What an incredible sight, Rick Peterson. There's the break.
Acemaker 3. Turn down. That communication is so important, Matt, when it comes to formation flying and converging. They will not converge on each other unless they have contact with each other.
That's right. The rain is moving out, we're told, so don't worry about it. It's going to feel nice right now because later we'll want it. Let's watch and listen as the drama builds, and we'll hear the calls from Greg and Scratch. Close your speed well in excess of 500 knots. Let's watch it. Absolutely massive. We're going to see some solo aerobatic work, a series of aileron rolls, and then right down on the deck, look at this, bringing the heat and the high speed pass.
Right in front of you, just over the waves. Look how close you are here at
Hot rod. In fact, the engine, the Orinda engine, much preferred over the American version, the United States of America version that had the Allison engine.
Another point in history where the poor Allison engine was replaced by a British or Canadian engine because it was just a little bit better. But you know what? That's what allies and fighting together is all about. Trail formation. So Scratch looking right up at the tailpipe of Greg's T-33 as they communicate the turn now, and now you sense the speed.
it's actually part of the code for Air Force. And I believe Greg will be the pilot on that airplane. A red, white, and blue Thunderbird. Vintage-looking Thunderbird that we're taking down there. It's going to be a wonderful time there at Gold Coast. So all of our friends down there can see what you are seeing right here.
Formation roll, very nice. Knowing these two, they plan to get 6, 7, maybe 9 of them together. And
Yeah,
have
it's
a
like
bit of a team.
it's like the Colyer home for wayward jets. Really, it's really. I talked to him this morning. I said, Greg, how many airplanes do you really own?
And supports him completely. As you
He's,
get a look now as they're coming right at you.
Oh boy, this is going to be nice. Way to go,
Beautiful.
Greg. Looking wonderful, bud.
Wired and scratch. Greg Colyer and to photograph or video and then share online.
Oh wow. Look at that.
Tag it.
Love it.
Pacific Airshow, Huntington Beach, so that we can see it and share it too and do comments. Look at that.